All right, everybody. Raccoons. This one's going to be a tough one because I don't think we know really what direction raccoons need to go in. So, if you saw my deck tech video I put up, which by the time you watch this video, it'll probably be linked over there somewhere. But we decided to go a couple different ways with this. One, we needed to be able to cast stuff consistently that costs 4 or more, right? Because we want to trigger the new keyword expend, right? So you need to be able to cast stuff for spend mana on spells 4 or more. So we need a ton of spells. But then you also need removal, but you're trying to play a lot of creatures, right? So there's a lot of things that have to be taken into consideration here. Is how can we make mana? How can we consistently spend the mana? How can we trigger expend all the time? And how do we still get stuff out of the way while trying to pack in all these threats? So that's what we tried to cover here. We'll see if we got there. First removal card we're playing is Take Out the Trash, because it deals 3 to a creature or planeswalker. It doesn't go to the opponent's face, but it does let us discard a card to draw a card, which hopefully means we will keep having spells that are useful to cast. Bramble Familiar, we've been playing this in a bunch of other decks. This is already in Standard before we even get Bloomburrow, but it is a Raccoon, and it does have a high-cost adventure, which could help out, right? Feral Encounter, I'm not the biggest fan of this card. However, in this deck, it does allow us to have a removal spell and get access to potentially another creature spell that we could play as well, which could make sure we have at least 4 mana to spend. So that's why it's in here. Keen-Eyed Curator we like because it removes graveyards, but it is a 3/3 for 2, which means it can fight a lot of things. And then after you remove graveyards, or enough things from graveyards, it gets to be a 7/7 with Trample, which is super sweet. Wandertail Mentor, this is a 2/2, nothing real crazy. It taps for mana, but if we are spending 4 mana a turn, it gets bigger every turn. Then we have Brambleguard Veteran. This is the one card I think, if anything gets cut or replaced, it's probably this card first. However, I at least wanted to play a couple copies to see when they come up, if 3/4 as a body is good enough, and then if giving everything Vigilance matters or not. We'll see. Scrap Shooter, this is one of my favorite new cards in the set. It's a 4/4 for 3. What I like about it, though, particularly in this deck, is we don't have to spend as many cards dedicated to getting rid of artifacts and enchantments, because we just have it on a creature now, which is super nice. And it has reach, so we can just randomly block some bats, birds, other silly things. Mwera, this is cool because she's a 2/4. I like that. Lets us block a lot of things, but also gives us potentially a lot of mana. And if we expend 4, so if we spend 4, we get to gain 3 life. But if we expend 8, we also get access to 2 new cards. So we'll see if this actually really works the way we want. Hopefully we'll get to see Dragonhawk in action when it comes into play. For each creature we have power 4 or greater, which we have a few of them. This could potentially get us 2 or 3 extra cards, deal some damage. Could be really good, but if nothing else, it's a 5/5 flyer that we can spend mana on, right? I'm trying out One Season the Gathering, sort of as a finisher, but could be another way to draw cards, because again, that's kind of a big thing in this deck, and it's a way to spend some mana. Speaking of which, we do have a couple of X spells here to spend some mana on as well, with Gold Vein Hydra. If you watch my other stuff from the past seasons, you've been seeing this card. It's just all around solid. Early on, we could play it to get access to treasure to do a couple things. If not, if we have nothing else to spend mana on, it's a way we can sink it in, definitely hit expend and have another body. Tyvar Stand, kind of a defensive card, you just protect some stuff, but occasionally we will get to expend with it because, we could just pay X. And of course, Hugs. Not really a raccoon, but it's raccoon adjacent. It's a badger, right? 5/5 body for 4, but you can pay X and then get access to a pile of other cards that you can cast next turn. So we'll see if that matters. But yeah, lots of interesting stuff we're doing with this build. Nothing too crazy with the land. I did have one 3-tree city in here, but I think I'm actually just going to get rid of this. I don't think it's the card we really want overall in this pile, so we're not going to generate enough mana with it, I don't think, to make it matter. So we're just going to go here for now, and we'll just see if this works out. But as always, if you want the list, it will be over on Moxfield. So if you like it, you can download it there and check it out. Let's go in and see if Raccoons can take out the trash. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep this. Oh, I say that. Well, at least I can cast Wandertail Mentor. Alright. Put this on Raccoon. Quick question. Can you spend 1 mana for your land ability, then cast a 4 mana spell to trigger expend? Can you spend 1 mana for your land ability? I'm not sure what you're asking there. Like, the end result to the question, or the answer, is you need to spend 4 mana to cast spells for the turn. However you decide to do that. But 4 mana has to go into a spell. I wanted to tell Mentor's probably dead. Nope, it's not dead. Yay us. We get to do a thing. Okay, this is a little bit of what I was afraid of here, but let's go... Ooh, gross. We don't want to do that, Arena. I'm going to tap this for colorless. I want to tap this for... Oh, I can't, though. That's a problem. Oh, we have the exact wrong combination of cards for this to do what we want it to do. Because I was going to try to kill the Swift Spear and see if we can draw into a land, but then I wouldn't be able to cast anything, because this only lets us cast creature spells. I think we still do it, though. Because there's a chance we find a forest. Or an untapped green source. But I think we got to try. Okay, hey, we hit it. Awesome. All right. And we got the credit on the Mentor. So good deal. Good deal, good deal. All right. And because they didn't play a creature last turn when they had the option, I'm assuming if they do have anything here, it's probably going to be like Squee or something. Because even if it's just like Godric, I'll just trade for a Godric. Like, that's fine. Like, I'm into that. Now, Mono Red mostly looks the same. You might swap like 2 creatures, and they're trying to fill the slot, obviously, that went to Commando Faces Kakazan. But otherwise, you're not going to see a lot of changes. I mean, the deck is kind of what it is at this point. Okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and play a big hug with 0. Oh, I can't. He is not a raccoon. So, that being what it is, let's just go here. And I will attack for 3. End the turn. It's alright, we're just going to draw a land and get a Dragon Hawk. That's the plan. I mean, we have 3, 6, 9. If I played this, that would be... If I had a land, that would be 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're close. Alright, what's this duder? When it becomes a target, exile the top card of your library, you get access to another card. Alright, sure. Sounds like a plan. We are blocking, right? Actually, what am I doing? We're blocking here. So like it's prowess. Do I even want to save a guy here? How much do I care? Yeah, might as well. For 0. Alright. We are only at 10 here, so that is a real number we have to be concerned about. Let's go ahead and remove some stuff from the yard. Not that it matters, I don't think. Alright, take out the trash is reasonable. Not the card we were particularly looking for, but I'll take it. They have 2 cards. I'm kind of wondering if I can wait to respond. Feels a little iffy. They have a creature and an instant. We already have an instant. Don't have any sorceries. Okay. I think we just pass here, and I'm probably just gonna respond. Well, this is just the first time it's targeted, though. Yeah, I think we just don't mess around. Let's just kill it. I will discard Hugs. Another Wandertail Mentor, I guess, isn't terrible. Still kind of does what we want. No attacks. All right, cool. We got there against mono red. Yeah, we have to keep this. Ooh, we did draw Season of Gathering. Maybe we'll get to see if we get to do something with that. Actually, if we were to go Curator, Moira, maybe Curator something, we'd have a lot for that Season of Gathering to go off. Now, again, that's like Magic Christmas Land. I don't know if we'll get there, but... Shannonball, but come on, tell me you didn't just roll in here with just Boros Tokens when we're all trying to play new fun stuff. Come on now. I mean, we at least have sizable bodies, which could make a difference in this fight. Oh, no, doing tokens with Warren Guards. Oh, that's cool. All right, I'm here for it. All right, we're just passing. I mean, here's the thing, though. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could potentially have 6 next turn. And could just pump our creatures' draw cards, depending on what the board state looks like. I don't think that's what we want to do, but our hand's pretty poor right now, so maybe. Oh, we can choose different colors. I thought it had to be the same. So it's just red or green for each one. Oh, that's cool. All right. I thought it was just... for each type, you get either red or green. All right, cool. That's good to know. So let's see. If we Season the Gathering, we get 4 cards and get to pump our creatures some number of times. 2 times. Could destroy artifacts, but that doesn't really do much here. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm just going to Wandertail Mentor. Because they're not obviously going to play any sweepers or anything here. I say that, then watch it happen next. They don't have one anyway. The only thing they'd be able to have is Brotherhood's End here. So, yeah, I'm attacking. Let's get in there with this guy. We get to kill at least 2 things if they block, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, man, Season of Gathering could be big. It could be potentially 4 or 5 cards and get to pump 2 things. Oh, here come the tokens. We got to try not to get some type of overrun effect next turn. All right. Well, that's a start. Okay. Pass. I guess we might as well just remove something because there's 0 reason not to. Oh, and we got the Dragonhawk. Okay, let's get a green, green, and I'll get 1 red just in case. Put this on Raccoon. So we have access to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So I can't play both, but I could draw something we could use after the fact. So let's go ahead and get colorless out of these, because we're going to have plenty of actual mana. And then, yeah, let's go for it. So let's go pump 2 things. We'll draw cards. And that'll be... Oh, that's a cool way interface for that, too. Let's pump this one and this one so we can get 5 cards. Not terrible. Not terrible. Question is, what are we doing with all this? Obviously going to hold on to the Hydra. That's not worth playing here. I think we... Man, I'm almost tempted to attack with the Wandertail we have on board. Maybe we just play one of these. Okay, so we have those for next turn. So we have a fight spell coming up. And these 2 have Vigilance, so yeah, let's go. I mean, they can trade for our other Curator. That's fine, I guess. Yep. We're okay with that. And I think we just end the turn. So this could be land into the give all your creatures +1 in haste. But if so, we're at 26 life. We're not... Oh, no! Oh, that hurts. I was kind of planning on leaning on that guy, at least a little bit. Gross. Alright, well, things are what they are. I guess this is the best thing to kill. Let's get rid of this, probably. Alright. Ah, just drew another land. Alright, well that thing's dead. Good news is we are still solid blockers against all the tokens, so we're not terrified of that by any stretch here. Warden is a different problem, though. Oh, you know what? I should have just discarded the land anyway, because I had more land coming up. I forgot about the bonus cards. Alright, opponent's at 11. How much can we get in here and do? We'll play the free land, because we're going to lose that otherwise. We can fight a Warden. Get access to another card. So let's check that out first. Scrap shoot. Oh, all three scrap shooters were together? Bruh, really? Alright, well, that sucks. Okay, well, wasn't expecting that. So let's go colorless. I think I want access to some cards here. Well, nothing we could do there with that, so that's not very exciting. Alright, I guess we go to the attack step then. Let's kill this. Oh, I have to target one of my things first. And we'll just attack with this guy and this guy. We're at 29. I don't even know what I'm worried about here. Probably nothing. This is a case where just having big creatures did what they were supposed to do. Alright, let's might as well give them a card here, honestly. You get a gift. And we get access to more things. Let's get rid of that. Alright. I think we're good. I can't think of any combination of cards here. Even if they played like land, played another inspector, gave all their stuff haste and bonuses, like, yeah, that's not going to be nearly enough. Just a single flyer alone takes care of that. Oh gosh, more mana. Sure, we'll just play a big Hydra for however much that is. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we made a ton of mana this game with the Raccoons. And just kept cards keep coming. Look how many cards we have access to. This is silly. Alright, cool. We'll take it. Alright, we're going to keep this. There's no reason to throw this back. It's not the most aggressive pile. Obviously would have been great if we were on the play, but... And with this hand, I think we're just going to try to play Curator into Moira and see if that's good enough. I don't know if it is, but we'll find out. Oh, no! No! We did not want you to have that. Oh, that's so bad for us. Ah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Yeah, they're debating what to take, so that's a good sign for us, I guess. It's not an automatic choice. Dang. I would rather them have just had a removal card. Honestly, just kill my turn 2 play. I mean, they still might. Oh, so they took that. Wow. Okay. Let's go with this then. I also like having this, so later in the game, your stuff comes into play with haste, which is kind of cool. Basically just says, like, kicker 1 red. Get +1/+0 in haste. It's not about people not streaming. Some people just only stream on Twitch. A lot of people still just aren't streaming on other platforms yet. I think it's a benefit to just be all over. I just multi-stream on all of them. All right, what you got, Elliot Dragon? I'm sure it's something we're going to be afraid of. Oh, they highlighted their bat. What does that mean? Like, are they going to sacrifice it for something? Oh, no. What's cool about early access is everybody's trying different cards, and we're obviously not all familiar with the newest stuff yet. Oh, wow. Definitely was not expecting it to be a Nissa. What the hell? Oh, no. Oh, no. What's about to happen to us? Whoa. Okay. Sure. I guess this is what we're doing. I mean, I don't know what we're dying to, but it's probably going to be bad, whatever it is. All right. They've got 5 mana. Hopefully it's not 2 kill spells. World Souls Rage. Alright. I'll threaten having something here. Even though we know we don't have a dang thing. Please don't kill my Moira. Come on, don't have it. Ugh, Free Strider lookout. Alright, so they're doing some rampy things. Are they even playing new cards in that list? Like, I'm just realizing, like, we haven't seen a new card out of them yet. We will get red, I suppose, because it's just dragon time, I think, here. I'm probably still putting this on Raccoon, but, this looks like it's dragon time. Alright. Ooh, a Gold Vein Hydra. Well, we won't get to cast that, so no attacks. Just dealing 2. Please don't kill our Dragon Hawk. I mean, they have access to a pile of mana right now. And Free Strider can potentially go get another land to trigger. Ugh. This can get rough depending on what they have. Alright. They've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 at a minimum here. Oh boy. Could be just another World Souls rage on our Dragonhawk too. That's not great. Okay, Lumra only gets back 2 lands, I think. Oh no, it's 1 land. It's the same land, I think. No, there's 2. There's 2. That would be big. I mean, it'd be a 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8, 8 would be a problem. Yep, here she comes. Oh, she found 2 more lands. Oh, gosh. This is really not good. We need those cards off Dragonhawk to be good times, or we're going to be in a world of hurt. Oh, interesting. I have a deck like that, but it looks very different from what they're doing. Also, Lumra has reach, which is very, very bad for us. We now can't really attack with Dragonhawk unless we find... well, there's that. I would say particularly Tyvar Stand, which that is not it. Oh, no. What can we even do here? We can gain life, so we're not dead. That's good. But beyond that, I don't really know what we're doing. Play this. Play this. I mean, they can get one of those back, I guess. Oh, gosh. I guess we kind of have to play this. We at least get some life off of it. Grow the Wandertail Mentor. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just not worth attacking. The only way attack would even remotely be worth it is if we drew exactly Tyvar Stand. And in reality, we'd like to rather just have that next turn. So we could... Well, no, we wouldn't even have enough to kill Lumra anyway. Yeah, Lumra might have just stonewalled us this game. Yeah, we're not too worried about the Free Strider lookout, but we are definitely worried about Lumra. That is a real problem here. Yep. You got it. Why does Lumra have vigilance? like why does it have these words on the card? It's so bad for us.
Whoever slays the most Phyrexians wins. It's not a victory without you.
I mean, at this point, you just get back to the little chick that flips lands over and whatever, right? Oh, Bristly Bill. Yeah, that works too. I mean, even if, like, we can't even really chump block everything to kill Lumra, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I guess if we put everything in front of Lumra, that kind of works. Like, I would hate it, but that might for real be our only play here. Because while the other stuff... Well, they have another Lumra, though, so that doesn't even really solve our problem. Yeah. Might as well. I would have attacked with the first one, though, because, like... Just because. That you're just going to lose it. Yeah, you got it. Lots of triggers here. Well, also, if I had a actual removal card for just a Lumra, like, we'd have been okay this game, but didn't have it, obviously. The other stuff is all kind of just incidental. You got it. Do. All right. Feel free to attack, friend. This guy have haste too? Oh, never mind. All right, sure, no blocks. You got it. Oh, this hand, this hand. What are we gonna do with this hand? I guess we're gonna keep this hand. We'll gamble. It's a bad gamble, but we will discard probably the Dragonhawk, even though I don't want to. We're gonna be a long way from getting to that. All right. Oh, so we're just doing heavy discard now. This is where we're at. We'll get rid of this guy then. I mean, we already knew mono black discard was going to be a thing, so we can't be surprised. Let's put this on Raccoon. Go here, and maybe there's a world where we play this and something else, or we find a 4+ mana thing. Big hugs would be good enough. That would be nice.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit. Haven't you ever?
All right. Well, we're just gonna have to give them a card, I think. Actually, hold on. Maybe we don't. What is this? They pay to level it up at the beginning of each turn. You lose 2 life. Yeah, we got to do it. I mean, it's tough life, but that's fine. This is also one of those cases where being on the draw was not good when the opponent had 2 early removal spells.
Drop it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna discard this, sadly. Actually, yeah, we just gotta have bodies. Yep, you get to choose to make me discard something. Take your pick. Oh, I just have to discard? Oh, it's if I lost life. All right, sure. All right, well, we'll try to attack here. Just going on size at this point. Another one set it to Raccoon. No need to give you a gift. You can sack that. We don't care that much. All right. Obviously, we got to sacrifice a creature here.
I'll take my zombie.
Another Liliana.
Off you go.
Feels like that would be my bad luck. Oh no, they get a hugs from us. Ugh. That's brutal. Hugs, no. Ah, jeez. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do here now. Oh boy. All right. I mean, I guess there's a world where, like, if we find one of our fight spells, we get to hit hugs and then, okay, maybe. But now they can hugs and get access to another card for next turn, which is gross. Why couldn't I draw on a land there? Why'd I have to draw that card? Okay, all right, that's something. We'll take it. I mean, I wouldn't say we're cooking, but, you know, things are happening. It doesn't really matter how much we spend here, I guess. All right, opponent's at 11. We've overcome the early part of their draw. Okay, I mean, we're kind of doing some things. Curator. You have one. It's an enchantment, creature, planeswalker, sorcery. I think that's worth the gamble here. We can turn that into a 7/7 next turn when we go to attack. I'm into it. All right. They go to 9. Man, this is going to be way closer than I want it to be. Good news here is I'm thinking about what's the best thing they could get. Like a board sweeper, but then we still at least have this if we can draw an untapped land. Shieldred's real good. Shieldred's a real good hit there, but I think we're still okay. All right. So we'll get rid of an enchantment. Get rid of Planeswalker. Draw. You are not really factoring into anything right now. Get rid of a creature. Get rid of a sorcery. And just have a big 7/7 and attack with everything. All right, that works. Okay. Opponent's at 5 with a card. Oh, what's that mean? Like, I'm like, dude, is there another Hydra in there? Like, that's really what I was hoping for here. But let's go ahead and activate this guy. Love how Arena's like, you can have max damage there. All right, opponent just said GG's. Woo! All right. Goodness. Wow. Wow. That game felt so tough. Like, way to go, Raccoons. You know, because I thought we had lost that one for sure. I thought we were going to be dead skis. Wow. Okay. That's surprising, to be honest. Yeah, we'll go first. Let's go. This is like where I'm not sure if I want to play Hugs early or not. I think I do, especially if this is like Frogs or something. So we go ahead, play Mentor, play Hugs. So that gives us a 3/3 and a 5/5. And then if we get an untap land, we just try to play Dragonhawk. Oh, you don't want me just making sound effects. It would be terrible. Haywire might. Okay, so I think I see where we're going with this. All right, so Hugs it is. We're just going to do the biggest thing we can do. Actually, let me think about this. If that's the deck we think it is, we could just Bramble Familiar, shoot something, and then play Dragonhawk next turn, and then have Hugs with more mana. I actually like that better. We're not under threat of anything crazy happening here, so I'm just going to pass. Innkeeper's Talent. Get to put a +1/+1 on something. Sure. Whatever they target, we'll just kill that. Yeah. Deal 3, and we're not going to discard a card here. We're good with our hand being what it is. That's a nice card to hit. Alright, grow our Wandertail Mentor. Deal 2 damage, basically. Because can't use it, obviously. But now we're going to have access to a lot of resources, because we can Hugs for 2. Or we just... Actually, probably just attack with a Dragonhawk first, see if there's something good there. Zoetic Glyph. I'm not going to block that. Yep, I'm just going to take my 6. Okay. Hugs for 2 gives us a 5/5. Actually, if I Hugs for 4 or for 1, I still have access to Tyvar Stand. I can block and kill that mess. I think I'm just going to Hawk first. I'm just going to attack it with the Hawk. See what we get first. Oh, well, hell, another Hugs. Well, okay then. That's not really what we were looking for, but alright. So, yeah, I guess we just Hugs with nothing. End the turn. Then we can double block, use a Tyvar Stand, save the Mentor, let Hugs die, because whatever. We have a backup one. Alright, you got it, fam. Sounds good. Ooh, didn't even have to. Okay, cool. Like that. Like that a lot. Get in there with this thing. Actually, do we let Hugs go fight too, and we just use this Tyvar Stand? Probably, I think is still right. Let's go. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, opponent says GG looking at the cards we exiled. Plus, this is 6 damage if we don't cast any of them. So yeah, that would have been lethal anyway. Yep. And then we just hit them for that. Cool. Yeah, so what could have happened there is we could have just Tyvar Stand, pump the Hawk for whatever amount, and then at the end of turn, these would have dealt enough. So ultimately, I didn't even really need to attack with Hugs since it didn't have any blockers. That was just extra for no reason. Because I don't know why, but this deck worked. I don't, like, It didn't seem like this would have been playable, but I feel really good considering the deck we played against the mono black discard, because they had a good starting hand, even got Liliana, got a Shieldred, whatever, and we were still able to overcome it. So that felt pretty good. Wasn't too upset about that. Take Out the Trash was a solid card for this deck. I was really questioning how much I wanted this versus just, I don't know, like lightning strikes or whatever. But being able to draw that extra card really does matter. I mean, can't really be too upset about that. It's pretty cool. The Curator, we actually turned it into a 7/7 one time and won a game, you know? And just being able to exile a graveyard is cards from graveyard is never going to be bad. So that actually worked out pretty well. Muera generated a bunch of mana for us one game. And we got to see that you get a green or a red for each of your raccoons. It's not for the raccoons you have, you get either green or red. So that's actually pretty cool. The Hawk was good. Season of Gathering turned out to be really strong too, to the point that I'm not even sure if I want Hydras or not now, because the upside on this card is really strong, right? If we get even just a couple of 4/4s or 5/5s with Trample and Menace, that's good enough. And we're probably going to get, I'm thinking, 4 or 5 cards every single time we cast this. So I probably want to work more of these in at some point. And then we had one game where, because Hugs was not a raccoon, that Rockface Village was a little bit of a hindrance. I think the card is still good, but it is a bit of a hindrance, and it can be a problem. Or it wasn't that. It was because we had that in combination with the Cavernous Souls, right? We ended up just not having the right combination of things we could do. This still lets us cast Hugs, but we can't give it haste or anything else like that. I don't know if 2 of these is the right answer, or if we just want one of them. I'll kind of leave that up to y'all to decide what you want to put in your builds. But yeah, not a lot of room to change, it didn't feel like. Brambleguard Veteran, we really didn't get to see much of it. So I can't really say if this was good or bad. This was my one truly questionable spot. I wasn't really sure if this did what we wanted it to do. Still don't know, so I'll have to play some more games to find out. But a 3/4 body is still pretty good. And then, of course, Feral Encounter. As much as I wanted to dog this card, this feels like the deck that wants to have this card for removal still. I think it's the right answer. Because, again, not only are we getting to kill something with sizable creatures, mind you, we have a lot of things that get to be 4 or 5 power. We do also get to play a second spell, right? And almost guarantee that you spend at least 4 mana, if not more. So I do like that. So this worked out pretty well. I think it could have another removal spell maybe. So if you do remove the Brambleguard Familiar, maybe we play more veterans. I mean, Feral Encounter. Maybe we play a couple of hard-hitting questions because they are cheap. But I don't know. There's some decisions to be made for sure. But the deck worked. I was actually happy with this one. So you got 4 Take Out the Trash, 4 Bramble Familiar, 3 Feral Encounter, 4 Keen-Eyed Curator, 4 Wandertail Mentor, 2 Brambleguard Familiar, 4 Scrap Shooter, 3 Moira, 2 Dragon Hawk. Though, there are times that Bonehorde Dracosaur is still better than Dragon Hawk. So, I think they're going to be very, very, very close in some scenarios, but right now I think I'm still favoring the Dragon Hawk because of the extra damage. 1 Season of the Gathering, which I wouldn't mind playing an extra one of these. 2 Goldvein Hydra, 2 Tyvar Stand, 2 Hugs, and a variety of lands. 1 Mountain, 2 Rockface Village, 5 Forest, 4 Copperline Gorge, 4 Carplusion Forest, 4 Restless Village, and 4 Cavernous Souls. I think it's arguable, like I said, if we cut the Brambleguard Veteran, if you wanted to add another Feral Encounter, another Season of Gathering, that might be correct, and you'd still have like 25 creatures. It's probably okay, to be honest. But yeah, as always, there's going to be a lot more decks, lots of stuff for the early part of Bloomburrow. So yeah, check out the other stuff, as usual.